Adam Reed from Percy & Reed in London, and I'm here today to create the 4-strand texturized braid using the BaByliss Pro titanium deep waver. So I'm going to start today creating a little bit of texture in the hair. Millie's got really, really long hair, so what we're going to do is use the deep waver through the top section, draw that back and bring that into a braid that we're going to do a 4-strand braid, working a really beautiful texture coming through. It's important that when you're using the waver that you take sections that are going to sit perfectly inside the barrel. You don't want them too big and you don't want them to spread out too much so you lose that really beautiful deep wave that is what actually creates the texture. So I'm going to take 2 sections either side, and then we're going to take 3 sections through the top, drawing that back to give us a really beautiful slight angel feel to the hair, and then we're going to work the braid down through the back. I'm also going to be using a dry hairspray to protect the hair, give it a beautiful shine and give it an amazing hold. And then you take the waver, put it into the hair and let the hair clamp down. You will get steam if there's product on the hair, that's nothing to worry about, that's just the moisture in the product working out of the hair. It's then important just to take that through, find your wave and place that down in the wave to get a really beautiful even shape in the hair. I'm then moving to the other side of the hair, and again we're going to take this section back. And remember that when you are using the deep waver and it's coming back, you will start to see this breaking up. If you go in your downward motion, you'll have that perfect wave coming through. Because we're going to be drawing this back, we're taking that texture back to give it a really soft modern finish, that you will find that that'll actually start to separate as you're going back. That's absolutely right. We're then taking the top section to 3 and we're going to work those sections back. We're using quite a light hold hairspray here. We just want to give it that soft movement. Let the product dry onto the hair and then work the tool through the hair. It's important that when you go back in, you're following the bend so that the wave sits into the wave so you get an even wave throughout each of the sections. So just make sure that when you're going through with the deep waver that you're pulling your hair up to give you maximum lift at the roots. So what you can see here is you get that really beautiful wave in the hair. As I said, if I was just leaving this, I'd work a little bit of oil through and gently break up that texture, and it gives you that really soft but modern finish to the hair. But we're going to be working a braid into this. So I'm just going to work some texturizing spray into the hair, and then we're going to be working a 4-strand braid through the hair. Pull into the sides and then pull the hair over. And what you can see here already, the deep waver has given it the most incredible texture. And again, it's about looking at how you use your tools to achieve different looks. And what we're going to do here is just split the hair into 4 sections and then braid the hair into a 4-strand braid. And it's just taking it to that next level of braiding. We're just working that down through the hair. As I said, it's all about keeping it quite loose at this point because you're going to manipulate that through and really make the most of that amazing texture that you get through the top. And then we're just going to back comb into the bottom of the hair. You don't need to use a band. And then gently go back through the braid to manipulate. And what this is going to do is really work into the texture that we've put using the deep waver. So here, don't be scared about how you're working the hair. Give it a good old tug and a good old movement so that you're actually really manipulating that shape out. And then what I'm going to do is, using a finishing spray, just gently work over the surface. So something that's slightly wetter, that's going to fix that shape in. So we're just going through that last section with a wet hairspray. Coming through the top, you've got the beautiful deep wave working into that beautiful braid. You've got lots of dimension, lots of movement in the hair. And there we have our texturized 4-strand braid.